An interesting thing that happens at trade shows, an interesting phenomena, is that people look at the title of the book and they think, oh, is this biblical? So some people come over hopeful that it is biblical, and other people are hopeful that it isn't biblical. And I guess what I would say to them is that it's a little bit like Indiana Jones. If you like those stories, they're not biblical, and yet the Ark of the Covenant is on there. Where did it come from? Well, the idea of the 30 coins, or when I was in numismatics, I had to look at which coins would be throughout history, would be ones to write about in my storyline, and what could be more iconic than the Judas Iscariot coins, the 30 pieces of silver. So that's what I ran with. It's not any more of a biblical story, but it does have some basis in that biblical writing. So hopefully you enjoy Indiana Jones. You might like this. So another challenge that people have had when they look at the story is that it's got some, what I want to call, in the industry, it's called magical or mystical realism, where there's something that's got some powers to it. That's the Judas Legacy coins. And they're a little fearful if that's not kind of what they're looking for. And again, I'll come back to Indiana Jones. When you looked at his first 3 movies, you had the Ark of the Covenant, you had the 3 stones when he goes to India, and then you had the Holy Grail. And again, those all had mystical, magical things, and it didn't bother anybody to go see those. So I felt the same way, that it wouldn't bother people to have that part of it. One person, when they thought, well, maybe the coins have radiation in it, they could buy into it. So you can use it. It's a tool, that's what it was, but it's a story about relationships and parenting and betrayal and all kinds of stuff. Another thing that's come up, and it's something that happened again over the weekend when someone that I knew read the book, and I got feedback for the first time at a party, and they said they loved that I put Pokemon into one of the stories. And one of the things, again, I go back to having cultural realism is really important, and I've had several people that say they really appreciate things like putting movie and music and different things that are involved so they can relate to the story. And that was one of the big things, that it's my style of writing. I hope people like that, and it's the way it is.